ndị Igbo n'ọma na-ege m ntị, ekenekwa m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị tata bụ ahịa afọ n'ala Igbo. Ana m agọ na-asị ka afọ fọtara anyị ife ọma, fọtara anyị ọganiru, fọtara anyị ịdị mma, fọtara anyị ịdị n'otu, fọtara anyị ịghọta nsogbu nke anyị na-enwe n'ala Igbo, fọtakwara anyị ịghọta ife anyị na-achọ ka anyị wee nweta Biafra, n'ikpeazụ ka ọ fọtara anyị Obinwanne. Ọ kakwa mụa Maazị Ugwu Okechukwu Obinwanne ndị Igbo. Ana m ewetara unu akụkọ ụwa ka ọ ha n'uju n'obi Obinwannem News. Ị na-esonyere anyị ma na-ekiri ife anyị na-eme, ị na-enyere anyị aka na-atụsị ya ka o ruo ebe ndị Igbo niile nọ na mkparaba ụwa dị iche iche, maka na ọ bụ oku ka anyị na-akpọ ha ka ha ghọta ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo ma ọ n'ebe ndị ọzọ ndị Igbo nọ na mkparaba ụwa. Gee ntị ka ị nụrụ akụkọ nke anyị jiri wee bịa n'ụbọchị tata ka ọ ha n'uju. Nwanne anyị nwoke nke a na-akpọ Maazị Simeon Ekpa etiena oke mkpu wee tigara ndị niile bụ ndị kpọrọ onwe ha ndị gọvanọ Eastern Region ka ha kunite n'ụla ngwa ngwa bifo ihe na-achọ ekpudo ha n'ike. Dịka o si wee tie nya bụ mkpu, o kwuru sị na ndị Fulani agbago Eastern Region ogige n'oke ọhịa dị iche iche. Ha nọ ebe ahụ na-akpa nkata ọjọọ nke ha ga-akpaso ụmụ Chineke n'ala anyị bụ Biafra. O tikwara mkpu ọnwụ, o tikwara mkpu ike wee sị na iruo n'ala Yoruba na ha akwadogo nke ike mebechekwa otu dị iche iche nke a ga-eji megide ndị Yoruba. Mana Yoruba apụtago dịka ha si kwesị ịpụta wee kpọpụta sekuriti nke ga na-echekwa ya bụ ala nke Yoruba. Ọ na-ajụ sị kedu nke ndị Eastern Region mepere a ga-eji wee chekwa ihe nke na-achịkpido ha. Otu akwa ka ndị IPOB ụfọdụ na-asị na ọkwa nyanwa bụ ihe mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, onye isi ndị IPOB, ji wee wepụta otu nke a na-akpọ BSS, na ọ bụkwa nke wee chekwa maka ndị omekome emebata bakpụta anyị n'ike. Simeon Ekpa na-arụtụ aka na-arụsisi ike wee na-asị na anya bụ ndị akwadogo nke ọma, na ọ bụkwa ka ha bidozie ọrụ ka a na-ekwu maka ya. Na ọ bụrụ na ndị Eastern Region Governors ma ndị okenye ma ndị ụka ma ndị ọbụla bụ ndị hụrụ mmadụ n'anya, onye ọbụla kunie maka na agwọ nọ n'akịrịka, ka eme ngwa ngwa ka emeghara ọdachi. Ka anyị ga-enye abụ mma amadi ntị n'onu wee nụ ka o si wee kwuo onye abụ okwu, ka ị na-ege nye abụ okwu ị na-atụsa ya ka o wee ruo ndị a na-agwa okwu aka.
Good evening. This day 12th of January 2020, where I will be discussing crucial issues as it borders south and southeast of Nigeria, as they call it, as the divide and rule call it. Invite your friends to join me, share this video. If you have friends in military, if you have friends in military, in Nigeria military, share this video, invite them to come and watch and listen to these impacting words. Thank you. You're welcome, Victoria. Ike Chukwuenwere, Uchenna Mefo, Obiano, Ibenda. Welcome to join me, Emma Gold. Today, if you know you have any military personnel as a friend serving in Nigeria Army, invite him to watch this video. Invite him to watch this live broadcast. Thank you, Danny Smith, Jerry Igben. Thank you for joining me. Victor Rescue, thank you for joining me. And those people calling me, please stop calling me, for Christ's sake. We will start to release this bombshell that will touch the minds of everyone serving in Nigeria military. Every mind, every soul, every person will be touched this evening, so that by the time you hear Biafra referendum, by the time you hear people chanting Biafra, you will take your AK-47 and hide it. 12th of January 2020, where the awareness for Nigeria disintegration and awareness for Biafra restoration continue. today I am going to discuss the security issues as the border on South-South and South-East, as they call it, which are Biafra land. So in conclusion, the South-South and South-East are the Biafra land. And today I am going to discuss the security issue as it borders on them. Will all of us know what has happened in Yoruba land? The Yoruba land was the target, the main target of this jihad, of these terrorist herdsmen sponsored by the North and the Nigeria government. So the Yoruba has come and they have done the needful as we cried. They listened, the elder of Yorubas, they listened to our cry, and there is need for them to set up the security outfit called Amotekon, which has sparked a lot of controversy, a lot of criticism only from the northern Fulani people. And the federal government, controlled by terrorist Fulanis, only them are criticizing Yorubas for setting up this commendable security outfit to combat atrocities that has been happening in Yoruba land, to combat the crime being sponsored by this present government that has seen the leader of a Afenifere daughter being murdered in cold blood. And that was the first thing to ever happen in Yoruba history. For a daughter of a Afenifere leader, a Yoruba leader, to be murdered, and nobody was held accountable, nobody was arrested in Yoruba soil. And these are one of the things that has happened, a lot of atrocities we cannot even mention that has happened in Yoruba land, including the Fulani coming to Yoruba land to set up their own security vigilante group. But that has put into rest now, because the Amotekon, I believe and I have so much trust in them, will do the needful. Now we are focusing to South-South and South-East, as the threat will now increase in the South-East and part of South-South. From our own intelligence gathering, there are a heavy presence of Fulani militant group in Benin, in Edo State. Part of Edo State forest has been invaded by Fulani terrorists, jihadists. They are focusing on the South-South and South-East of Nigeria, and from our intelligence, they are multiplying now. Just within 2 weeks, they have increased in number in Edo State. To be precise, between the forests, between the old toll gates down to the new bypass, those forests have a heavy presence of Fulani jihadist fighters. Today, as I speak to you, so I am calling on Edo State Governor, I am calling on South governors. I know there is political tension in Edo State at the moment, but there is nothing more important than the security of life and property of your people. The same thing will probably goes to Delta State. Delta State Governor, you have to go into action and make sure that you have your joint security meeting with all governors from Akwa Ibom, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Cross River State, Bayelsa State, Rivers, Delta, and Edo. There is need for an urgent security meeting, so you don't have to waste time. And as Yorubas have instituted their own security, only that alone have given some Fulanis a chase of their life, and they are now focusing on the South and Southeast. But as I speak to you now, for the last 2 weeks, Fulanis has invaded that forest, and we don't know exactly what their aim is. And of course, everybody knows exactly what their aims are. Their aims are nothing other than killing people and grabbing the land that doesn't belong to them. This is a very serious issue. Make up your security. I know you probably have some vigilante in Edo State. The forest in bypass from the old toll gate down to the new bypass, or how they call it, I don't know. That forest now have a heavy presence of Fulani with weapons, machine guns, and what have you. And they have to be given a chase, not to east, of course, not to southeast of Nigeria. They have to be given a chase back to north, where they come from, back to Mali, where they come from, back to West African countries where they come from. We cannot allow them to have the opportunity to carry out this jihad. Nigeria can be divided without jihad. Nigeria can be disintegrated without jihad. And what we are doing now is to give you intelligent reports that most of you are aware of. Of course, most of the Obas are aware of this. And I believe that as a chief security or officer of Edo State, you must have been briefed about what has happened within the last 2 weeks. And if nobody, your security personnel have not briefed you, the commissioner of police and whoever that is in charge have not briefed you, you have the opportunity to hear this news from us, that those forests has been occupied by not just ordinary herdsmen, but a militia group, a jihadist group that are about to unleash mayhem in south of Nigeria. The same thing now goes to the southeast governors. The southeast governors in Enugu State of Nigeria and Biafra land. There has been presence of Fulani not as threats as we see in Edo State, but the threat is coming, and we don't want to be taken unaware. The governor of Southeast, we do not want to be taken unaware. They are coming, but not as threats. The numbers that are coming in Enugu State today is not as the kind of threat we see in Edo Forest, because those ones you see in the city, those ones you see that are carrying their bags in the city are just informants. They are not as dangerous as what we have seen in Edo Forest. Well, from our intelligence gathering, what we have seen in Edo Forest is very frightening, and it is time you people join hand. It is not only the South governors, it is not only the Edo State governors of Baseki, it is not only him. It calls for a joint security meeting that will be between the South and Southeast governors jointly to come out with a very feasible plan, workable plan to curb the security threat that is coming to this region. Because when it starts, it is not going to be only one state. It is going to spread like a wildfire.